Hello. Hey June, how are you? Hey, is it Pia? Is that correct? Am I pronouncing
Yeah,
that properly?
yeah, that's right. How are you?
I'm wonderful. I'm so happy to have you guys today.
Thank you. Happy to
Oh,
be here.
James Gray's here, also wonderful.
And my daughter may be joining. She's
Oh,
peeking in right there.
awesome. How old?
10.
Oh, that's great. That's a
Yeah.
wonderful age to start training.
Okay.
All right. Pia, a question: do you have any injuries I should know about? Uh, any body mechanic challenges that I should be aware of? Because there's always ways to make adjustments if so.
I've got a herniated disc in my lower back.
Okay.
And it kind of doesn't bother me most of the time, but you just never know what could make it act up. But that's about it. Otherwise, I'm good to go.
Okay. Okay. So let me know if any exercises cause any particular challenges in that area. We do focus a lot on relinquishing any of the muscle tension in the lower back. Uh,
Okay.
and so any unnecessary tension is not a bad thing. It's just too much tension causes blockages. So
Okay.
so we'll go over that and mechanics and visualizations to help soften. So it'll be great. All right.
Okay. Perfect.
Oh, hold on. Okay. All right. And since we do record these sessions, and of course, I should probably do a proper intro for what we're doing. And so this is our weekly Tai Chi to the People session. And so anyone who watches, you'll know that this is happening every Tuesday on Zoom, and anyone can join. These are donation-based classes with 100% of the donations going to a different cause per week. So this week we are supporting SOS Africa, which is helping kids that is even down to martial arts training, kids in need, and giving them a whole bunch of resources, including martial arts training. So I was like, this seems like a wonderful charity to support this week. So anytime that you want to donate, the donation is not necessary, but if you do want to donate, you just go to janstaichi.com and go all the way down to the bottom of the screen, and you'll see a donate now button, and that whatever cause that we have chosen for the week will be right there from that button. So with that said, let's get to some training and go for it. So we'll start with our feet shoulder length apart and parallel, the palms facing down. Palms will just facing down. The toes and the fingers are going to face the same direction, meaning that my palms will be parallel to the ground, and then I'll turn my fingers in just a little bit with a special attention on the middle finger of each hand. My toes are also facing the same direction. Both feet are shoulder length apart and parallel. The mouth is closed. Hey, Mike. Mouth is closed. The tongue is gently pressed, resting on the ceiling of the mouth. And there's an imaginary string that lifts you from the top of the head. This imaginary string helps you get in contact with your center line. It should feel like the entire body is dangling from this string, and everything feels balanced throughout the body. Relaxation washes down the body from head down through the vertebrae, softening the distance between the vertebrae all the way down to the tailbone. The muscles in the lower back soften. The tailbone drops down as if there's a weight on it, drops straight down. And the knees soften. So if the knees are flexed at all a lot, you're going to soften them and shift the weight to your heels to help you maintain this sense of being carried from this string. The counterpoint to that is awareness in the lower dantian, or the second chakra, the orange one, if you train yoga. About 2 finger lengths or 3 inches below the belly button. And we're going to inhale with the mouth closed through the nose, tongue the ceiling of the mouth, inhaling into the belly to that area, the lower dantian, giving the sensation of breathing a color, whatever intuitively comes to you. And exhale, washing that color, trace it going up, split it at the arms, expand it, and let it go down the arms to the palms and fingertips. Inhaling into the belly, and exhale, washing that color down the arms to the palms and fingertips about an inch or two beyond. Inhaling deep, exhaling down. Now, one of the things that we're doing with this breath work, this visualization, is giving the attention a vehicle. The color itself, whatever you've chosen, is a vehicle for the attention, and you're moving it, gathering it in the belly as you inhale, exhaling, using the sensation of breathing to motivate, and then expand that awareness down the arms, the palms and fingertips. The more you control the attention, the more you can give it intent, which just simply changes the quality of the attention. Inhaling into the belly, exhaling down, dropping the hands down, inhaling up, lifting the wrists. And exhale, wash the color through the palms and fingertips. Inhaling up, interlace the fingers above the head, exhaling down. And the hands will go right to the collarbone, interlaced. And then inhale, point the palms up, above the head, stretching out of the shoulders, out of the hips, onto the toes, exhaling down. Come right back to your heels. The heels are the passive position, the balls of the feet are the active position. And inhaling again. Exhale, washing to the palms and fingertips, pushing the color out. Inhale, drawing it back in through the fingertips into the belly. Interlace the fingers, exhaling down. The hands will float right down to right in front of the collarbone. And inhaling up. Stretching out of the shoulders, out of the hips, onto the toes. And exhaling down. And one more time in silence. Breathing formula 2. With these exercises, inhaling up, this particular one, we're learning to whip the attention, whip the breath. Inhale even deeper this time. Intensify the breath. Interlace the fingers, exhaling it down. Inhaling up. Exhaling down. So one breath can have multiple intentions for the experience, and you shift the attention when you shift the breath work or shift the movement. So inhaling up, very relaxed, and then intensify the inhalation. Interlace, exhaling down. Inhaling up, exhaling down. From the side, and inhaling up. Inhale even deeper. Weight still on the heels. Interlace the fingers, exhaling down. The weight starts to fall forward to the balls of the feet. And inhale up. Stretching out of the toes onto the hips. Exhale down. Connecting back to your heels. And breathing formula 3, inhaling up. Exhale, wash the color out. Inhale deeper. Interlace, even deeper inhalation now. Even deeper up. Exhaling down. Inhaling up. Exhale, wash the color out. Inhaling deep. Interlace even deeper. Even deeper. As you go onto the toes, the awareness is in the belly. See the color even as you stretch up in the belly. Exhaling down. One more time in silence. Breathing formula 4, inhaling up. Even deeper. Even deeper. Even deeper. Exhaling out. The exhalation is just as long as the inhalation on this 4th breathing formula. Inhaling up and do it at your own pace. This is to increase your lung capacity. Even deeper. One big breath in, 4 stages, even deeper. Even deeper. One big breath up. And the exhalation is just as long as the inhalation. One more time. And shift to one side and widen your stance. I want to fix this a little bit. Widen the stance. Feet shoulder length and a half apart. This is the half horse stance. Hollow fists, almost like you're meditating. Very, very gentle. Hollow fists rested right on the hips. Imaginary string lifts you from the top of the head. Sensation of relaxation cascades down the body. The tailbone, if it's sticking out, if the butt is sticking out at all, drop down. And it's different than a tuck. You're not tucking in forward. You're just dropping the tailbone downward to keep the spine straight. Hollow fists on the hips. Relax. Release any tension between the wrists and the shoulder. So the elbows will fall out a little bit when you drop out the tension there. Inhale to the belly, and the pelvis will rotate on the femur right here, the hip bones. Exhaling, keeping the back straight as you go down. Weight stays on the heels and the legs stay bent. Inhale, the breath pulls you to the side and up, rotating back. Eyes stay on the belly button as you lean back, knees stay bent, exhaling down. All the work is happening in the core. Inhaling, the breath pulls you up. Eyes on the belly button. Exhaling down. Inhaling, the breath pulls you up. So you feel like you're climbing a rope with the breath. Exhaling down. The breath motivates everything. To illustrate, it's like you're pulling up as you inhale and releasing that rope as you exhale. And reverse it 4 times in the other direction. This is dragon whips its head. Great for redistributing heat that gets trapped in the chest cavity. It's great when you're stressed. You drop the hands down. Inhale, breath lifts the wrists, wrists lift the body. And exhale, wash the color out through the palms and fingertips. Inhale, draw the wrists back. And exhale, the hands float down. Inhaling up. Again, just the wrists. Breath lifts the wrists. Elbows are down. And exhale, push the breath through it. Palms and fingertips. Inhale, draw in. And exhale, the hands float down. Inhaling up. Even deeper, big inhalation, hollow fist, and exhale, pelvis rotates on the femur, rotating downward. This is called golden tortoise. The knees stay bent and forward as you can see. Eyes looking straight down. Elbows close to in front of the eyes, as close as you can get them. Straight line from the top of the head, pulling you as if it's pulling to the wall ahead of you, and a line pulling from the tailbone to the wall behind you. The chest is parallel to the ground, and the back should be flat like a table. Weight stays on the heels, and you inhale into the belly. Exhale, wash the color down the legs, into the ground. Inhaling deep. And exhale, wash the color through the lungs. Strengthening the lungs. Inhaling deep. Exhale, wash the color down the arms to the palms and fingertips. One more breath. And exhale, push the color wherever you want to gain strength in the body. Inhale, open the hands. And exhale, crossing the arms to reach the hands through the legs straight behind you. And uncross the hands when they're behind you. Reaching with the palms both up, fingers straight behind you. Eyes looking down, chest parallel to the ground. You may need to lift your collarbone a bit to keep the back flat like a table to reestablish your posture. Inhale into the belly. If it burns, sink a little lower and exhale down the legs into the ground. Inhale into the belly. And exhale, wash the color through the lungs. Strengthening the lungs. Inhale into the belly. Exhale, wash the color down the arms to the palms and fingertips. Inhaling deep, one more time. And exhale, wherever you want to gain strength. Let the hands down slowly. And inhale, the breath lifts the wrists lift the body. Exhale, push the color to the palms and fingertips. Inhale, draw the wrist back in. And exhale, pushing yourself into one leg, shifting the weight. Inhale, draw the breath up the leg, like you're reeling in a fishing line. You can lift the leg up as high as you can, or just have it a centimeter above the ground. It's fine as long as all the weight is on one leg. You've chosen the leg that's balancing the body. And you're going to inhale, draw the color in, exhale, kick out. You're going to kick the leg out and relax, exhaling through the toes, pushing the visualization through the toes as you relax the muscles. The muscles should feel like jello around the bone. So as you kick out, the blood cascades downward and shift the weight to the other side. Inhale, drawing the breath up the leg, the color up the leg as if you're reeling in a fishing line. And exhale, kick it out. Kick the color through the toes. Exhale, push the breath through and soften the muscle so the blood cascades down. You have all three of those layers of pressure going through the toes. Soften. We're actually going to do another round of this wonderful exercise, one of my favorites. The first exercise of the 12 yin set of Qigong. But I want to get a little bit more granular with the detail because some of my other Zoom students were saying that they wish that they could see a little bit more detail in this particular exercise. So we're going to do it from another angle here. So inhaling up, breath lifts the wrists lift the body, exhale out to the palms and fingertips. Inhale, draw in, exhaling down. You can straighten the legs even though your legs are shoulder length and a half apart. You can straighten the knees here for a moment. And then inhale up again. Exhale, push the color in. Inhale, draw the wrist back. And exhale, as the hands float down, feel as if the fingers are softening the muscles on the back from head to heels, all the way down. Inhaling up. Exhale, wash the color out. Now we'll actually go into the exercise. Inhale, gathering the breath through the hands, through the fingertips. The color visualization traveling up the arm and into the lower dantian. Inhale, gather, hollow fists facing the ceiling. Very, very gentle hollow fist. Again, almost like you're meditating. And exhale, pelvis rotates on the femur as you go forward. The eyes are looking straight down. The elbows are close to in front of the eyes. Weight is mostly on the heels. Chest is parallel to the ground. Straight line from the top of the head, pulling you forward, through the tailbone, pulling you back. And the back itself is like a table, flat like a table. Inhale into the belly. And this time when you exhale, you're going to spread the color throughout the entire body, like a radar, scanning the body. Inhale deep into the belly. Exhale, scan the body, looking for any tension, any unnecessary blockages that are there in the form of tension, maybe even dark patches you might see in the body with the mind's eye. Inhale and draw that color into the belly, and exhale, spread the color to wherever you found the tension or the dark patches to restore circulation and warmth. Any cold patches, push this color into it to warm it up. I've adjusted my angle just a bit so you can see a little bit more. And we're going to inhale, open the hands, and exhale, crossing the arms. The hands will now cross through the body and reach straight behind you, straight back. They're uncrossed and the palms are facing the ceiling. If it burns, sink a little bit lower. Just adjust the camera here. If it burns, sink a little lower. And when you reach back, it's very often you'll bend the upper back. So just lift the collarbone if you need to reestablish that flat back. Inhaling into the belly, and exhale, spread the color to the entire body. Inhale deep, and exhale, scan the body with the color, softening. Inhaling deep. Exhale, wherever you found that needs it, push the color in that area of the body, restore circulation, restore warmth. One more breath. Exhale to the entire body and let the hands float down. Just the wrists falling down, the back remains flat. And then inhale, breath lifts the wrists, and the wrists lift the body. Pelvis rotating on the femur again. The knees stay bent. I'm going to go back to this angle. Exhale. Push the color through, palms and fingertips, and stay seated. This is the next exercise in the 12 yin set. This is embracing the one. Did we do the entire 12 yin set last week? I think we did. We might have done the entire 12 yin set. That's amazing. Inhale deep and exhale, wash the color through the palms and fingertips. Inhaling deep, exhaling out, and stay seated just for a few seconds longer. 3 more breaths. Inhale deep. One more big breath. Inhale, draw the breath in. Exhale, shifting the weight to one side. And reel the leg in and up. Exhale, kick it out. And shift the weight, exhaling down. Inhale, reeling in and up. Exhale, kick it out. Exhale, shift the weight to the other side again. This time, inhale, lift the knee across the body, and then open it up, waving the hands. Lay one foot down the heel, and then exhale, shift in. When you shift in, you're going to cover the face. Very, very gentle. Very, very gentle covering. You're shifting into one side. Inhale, lift the knee across the body. Wave open the palms. Exhale, drop just the heel down, and then release the rest of the breath as you shift the weight. Exhaling even more deeply into the other leg, covering the face. Inhale, the knee goes across the body and then opens up. Exhaling, dropping the leg down, and then finish the exhalation. So that's a two-stage exhalation. Inhaling up, 1, across the body. 2, even deeper, opening up. Exhaling down, 1, drop only the heel. Exhale, 2, softening the back hip into the groin. It melts into the groin as the face gets covered. Inhaling the knee up, even deeper, open. Exhaling, drop the heel. Exhale even deeper, shift the weight. Notice that we're testing the floor before we actually shift our weight. It's called walking like a lion. Inhaling up, even deeper. Exhale, test the floor by dropping your heel, and then actually shift the weight. Inhale, knee across, open up, exhale down, and shift. Inhaling up, open up, exhale down, exhale even deeper and shift. As you inhale, opening up, there's a slight spinning. You're drawing the breath in through the middle finger and index finger and thumb. That is the emphasis. So when you turn and open the palms, there's a spinning on these 3 fingers. That's where the emphasis is, rather than the entire hand. Inhaling up. These are called the yang fingers. The yin fingers are the ring finger and the pinkies, which are considered for softer. They're utilized for softer movements. Here we're activating and inhaling, opening up that wave. Exhale, drop the heel down, exhale even deeper. 2 more each side. Inhale, lift the knee up, and even deeper, opening up. Exhale down. Exhale, cover. Inhaling up, even deeper. Exhale down. Inhaling up, even deeper. Exhale down. One more time. Inhaling up, even deeper, wave. Exhale down. And up the hands for a second. Inhaling up, 2 uplifting heavens. Exhale down, inhaling up. Exhale down. 1 more. Inhaling up, even deeper. Exhale down. Inhale up. Exhaling down. Hands out, other side. Inhale, reach across the body. 1 reaches over the head, the other one cuts across the hip. Inhaling. Exhale. Back to center. Inhale, other side. Bottom hand cuts across the hip. The other one reaches over the shoulders, but the weight stays centered on both feet. Exhale. Inhale. Drawing the color in through the fingers. The center point is the belly. Exhaling, pushing out from the belly through the fingers. Inhale from the fingers into the belly. Cutting across. And feel the stretch in the obliques as you do this. Notice that you're drawing outside of the yin yang. Inhaling. Exhaling. 1 more time each side. Exhale, widen the stance and sit, arms completely out. And now we're going to inhale. And this time you're going to suck in the belly as you inhale. Very, very subtle. Slight tension in the anus as well, rolls upward and the belly sucks in. We're going to do a reverse breathing Qigong exercise. You're going to inhale deep, suck the belly in, and exhale. And you're going to make a little bit of a growling sound with the throat. And as you exhale, you're going to sink. Inhale, stand up a bit, and exhale. Very relaxed. Inhale, suck in the belly. Exhale. One more time. Inhale, suck in the belly. Standing up. And exhale. This time when you inhale, you're going to activate the fingertips. And we're going to do this in sections. We're going to do the fingers, then the hands, then the wrist, then the forearm, the shoulder, and the entire arm coming out of the back. Each section is going to feel like it's jumping out of the rest of the arm. So when we talk about the fingers, they'll spread out as if they're jumping out of the hand. And you want to really reach with every finger in that finger's direction, as if it's being pulled out of the hand. We're going to inhale deep, sucking in the belly, opening the hands, and exhale. And really feel the fingers being pulled in every direction. And once you feel that pull, you're going to hold it. Keep it taut in all those directions. Inhale, drawing the belly in. You can raise up a little bit. And now the hand is going to jump out of the wrist. Make the sound with the throat. Inhale, draw the color into the belly, sucking the belly in. The forearm will jump out of the elbow and inhale, sucking the belly in. The arm will jump out of the shoulder, and the entire arm. Even deeper, sucking the belly in. The entire arm is going to come out of the back now, so the shoulder opens too. And now one more time for the full experience. Inhale, suck in the belly. The entire arm, chest is opening. And inhale, soften the hands. Exhaling down. Inhale into the belly. See the color gather in the belly. And exhale, push it downward. You can actually stand if you'd like to for a moment as you inhale. This is Jade Rabbit Washes the Moon. And exhale, press it downward. We'll hold for 1 second just to get the mechanics. Right hand over left, both palms facing up. Hold your breath. Swallow your saliva twice. On the second swallow, trace the saliva all the way down to the lower dantian, the sensation. When you find it there, inhale like a slow motion explosion. Left hand coming over the right, comes up to the collarbone, and the right hand turns. See the color in the belly, and exhale, compress it, and then flatten it, smooth it out in the belly. As you do this, the visualization of the belly flattens out, and then you inhale more. Right hand over left, left comes over the right, 2-stage inhalation, and then exhale, compress that color, stacking it on top of the last batch, and then flatten it. Make room for more. 2-stage exhalation. Inhale, draw the color into the belly. Even deeper, left hand over right. Exhale, compress it, and sink and sit. And then flatten. Inhale, right over left. Left comes over right. Color is in the belly. Exhale, compress, and flatten. Inhale, right over left. Left comes over right. Exhale. This is an energy storage exercise, more so consciously than any of the other ones. You're intentionally gathering the color in the belly. And when you exhale, rather than visualizing the color going out, you're visualizing it compressing in the belly as if you're storing it. And then you gather more. So there is a faith mechanic in this exercise where you have to have faith that every time you take that breath, you're actually getting stronger and you're reinforcing that faith with the visualization. Inhale, drawing the color into the belly, whatever color you pick, and exhale, compress that color, flatten it, and make room for more. We'll do 3 more. Inhale deep, even deeper, standing up from the side. Exhale, sink and sit, flatten out. Inhaling 1, even deeper, 2. Exhale, compress, flatten out. Inhale, draw in. Exhale up. Inhale, draw the wrists back. And exhale. We'll give the legs some rest for a second. Shifting the weight, bring the hands 2 fists apart. Inhale, lift the wrists. Fingers will reach the back wall. Chest to the ceiling. Hips forward. Weight on the toes. Exhale, butt back, fingers forward. Soften the knees. Inhale, breathless the wrist. Fingers reach the back wall. Chest to the ceiling. Hips forward. Weight on the toes. Exhale, butt back, fingers forward. Soften the knees. Inhaling out. Fingers to the back wall. Chest to the ceiling. Hips forward. Weight on the toes. 4 directions. Exhale. We'll do 2 more of these. The 4 directions are very important. Soften the knees, bend them a little bit. Inhale, breathless the wrists. Wrists lift the body. When I say 4 directions, I mean inhaling and really having those fingers reach the wall behind you. And then lift your chest up as direction number 2, straight up to the ceiling, the sky. And then the hips forward. Really feel that being pulled forward. And then the weight goes onto your toes. Stand on your tippy toes. And then exhale, push the breath through the palms as the butt goes back and the fingers go forward. As if you're painting with the breath. This is called grasping the toes. Soften the knees. Inhale 1 more time. Breathless the wrist. Fingers reach the back wall. Chest reaches to the ceiling. Hips forward. Weight on the toes. Feel the support in the lower back and exhale. Pushing the breath through the wrist. Soften the knees, inhaling up. Exhale out. Draw the breath in. And exhale, widen the stance. Push yourself back into your half horse stance. Inhaling out. Even deeper. Covering the heart and uncover. This time we're actually going to breathe into the chest. One of the only times we'll do that in these sessions. Inhaling right into the heart. Even deeper. Uncover the heart as if you're pushing out like a beautiful color from the chest outward, like an orb. Inhale, draw color in even deeper. All these visualizations are really important, especially as you start to feel the circulation intensify in your own body and how connecting that to the visualization. Wherever the attention goes in the body, the blood circulation increases and the nerves fire that much more readily. So you really want to utilize the visualization mechanic to help augment all of the circulation. Always super important to remember that the top CEOs and the top athletes in the world share visualization in common as a key high performance mechanism. So Tai Chi allows us, and other modalities allow us to train the visualization in our own bodies. Now drawing in, exhale, pushing it out. Draw the color. I recommend a nice emerald green color in the heart. And exhale, just pushing that out. And giving yourself a little smile just for you while doing it. That smile should actually be on as much as possible while you do Tai Chi. All these wonderful physiological effects happen when you smile. You want to direct it inward. Inhale into the chest. 2 more. One more. Inhale, both hands forward. Draw it in. And exhale, shift to one side. Turn one foot in that you're going to shift onto to make sure the toes are facing forward. And exhale, shift the weight in. Inhale, bring the hands up and step back. I'm going to give you a better view of this. Your stance is going to be one leg, the other leg is just going to have the heel touching. The same leg that's forward with only the heel touching on the ground is going to have a corresponding hand also forward. Other hand will be at the small of the back. One hand the small of the back. Both feet parallel. So my supporting leg and my raised leg, or should I say the leg that only has the toes raised, the heel touching the ground, are both facing the same direction. And the hand will be aligned with my shoulder. While you're in this position, again, you're seated on the back leg, so it's slightly bent. The tailbone drops down, imaginary string keeps you up. Eye on the middle finger of the hand, and you're going to exhale and shift the weight forward. When you shift the weight forward, you're going to press the hand as if you're showing a mirror. And hold this posture for a moment. This is your A-frame. That means that there's a straight line from the top of the head to the heel. And then there's a straight line from the nose to the knee to the big toe. This is your A-frame, and you're going to inhale and scoop the hand. You're going to scoop maybe like you're knocking snow off the top of a car if there's snow in your area. Inhale, drawing the breath back. The body will shift back to the leg. Look at the palm like a mirror, and then exhale, show the palm and shift forward. Get a little bit more specific here. Inhale, scoop. Inhale, draw the body out to the back leg. Look at the palm like a mirror, and then show the mirror. Exhale, shift forward. From the front, inhaling, scooping. Breath pulls you onto the back leg. Turn the waist, look at the palm like a mirror, cross the body, and exhale, show the mirror forward. Inhale, scoop, use the hip and the waist. Breath pulls you onto the back leg, even deeper. And exhale, show the palm like a mirror. Do it for 45 degrees. Inhale, breath pulls you back. Even deeper. Look at the palm like a mirror. Exhale, show the mirror. Inhale in deep. Even deeper. If we were in person, the next thing I'll do with you guys is show you how this becomes a 2-person exercise and the very first push hands drill, which is the mindful wrestling aspect of Tai Chi. It's like a grappling side of it. But this can also be done on its own. And we're going to shift the weight. Exhale, shifting the weight, switch legs. Other hand and foot come forward. So now I have my left hand and left foot forward. Now it's my right hand and right foot. Hand in the small of the back. Again, the other one leg is bent. The other leg is straight. The heel down in front of you. Just to give you a little more clarity on what that looks like. Here we go. Is that better? One leg bent, other leg straight in front of you. Hand, corresponding hand out. We're going to go from seated on the back leg, exhale, turn the palm, face it forward, and now we have our A-frame. Straight line from the top of the head to the tailbone, nose over the knee, knee over the big toe. And from here, inhale and scoop. Breath pulls you back, eye on the palm like a mirror. Even deeper, inhaling, looking at the palm, and exhale, show the mirror. The elbow is very relaxed and downward. This is a pressing technique. So it's very relaxed, it's sensitive. You can stick to any pressure and follow the pressure. Inhale, scooping. Inhale even deeper, turning across the body. And then exhale. This is a very wonderful pressure redirection exercise. Inhaling deep, even deeper. And you still want to move the color through the body as you do this. All these exercises allow a template that you can fill with the color visualization and breath work. Inhale, draw the color in from the arm into the belly, even deeper. And exhale. Everything's powered by the waist here as well, which is powered by the breath. So when you scoop, the hip and waist turn, and then inhale, pull you back, even deeper, looking at the palm like a mirror. Exhale, forward and out. Inhaling, scoop. Exhaling, forward and out. Two more. One more. And now bring both hands forward. Switch legs. And inhale with the breath. Pull the hands downward. And exhale, drape the hands out forward into your A-frame again. Let me adjust this camera so you can see a little more of the body. Inhale, drawing the breath in. Exhale, draping the hands forward and over. Inhale, the hands softly redirect pressure downward. And exhale, push the color through the hands. And when you spread the hands out, you're going to be breathing into the ridge hand area between the index finger and the thumb, along the bone, exhaling through these areas right here. Exhaling through that area. Inhale, the elbows relax, the palms softly guide pressure downward, and exhale, pushing the breath through. The shoulders stay very soft. Inhaling. This is exercise, half of the full routine of old man rowing the boat. Inhale, drawing in. Exhale. Inhale, drawing in. Again, both feet are shoulder width apart and parallel. Inhale, drawing in. Exhaling forward. And reverse the hands. Inhale, drawing in. Exhaling, pushing forward. Both hands pushing forward. Inhale, drawing back and in. This is the second part of the movement. Exhaling forward. When you press forward, the elbows again drop down. This is a pushing technique. Tai Chi is the most sophisticated pushing art form. So really super relaxed elbows, super relaxed shoulders help you to transfer your weight onto a partner or opponent without overcommitting your center of gravity. Super important stuff. So exhaling out, inhale, drawing the breath in. Even deeper, load the hands up and exhale forward. Over time, you might want to, as you do this, you can make the circle smaller, a little bit harder to see, but you really want to keep in mind all these wonderful little parts, including this load moment here before exhaling, pushing forward. You can speed it up, and probably one of the best examples of this exercise I've seen has been in the Avatar: The Last Airbender cartoon series, where they had people doing it. I was like, oh wow, what a beautiful way to do that. And it's really, really smooth, and it looks like you're just guiding water forward. Really, really nice. But all of those circles and that smooth movement come from the understanding of the mechanics here. So you exhale forward, A-frame, inhale, breath pulls you back onto one leg. Even deeper. And to make sure that your knees, that you save your knees here, I'm just going to switch the camera down a little bit. To make sure you save the knees, emphasize the pressure on the heel rather than the front of the leg. If I put pressure here where I'm sitting, which means that my ball of my foot has the majority of the emphasis, it does not feel as great on the leg, on the kneecap. So you want to really make sure that you're dropping the tailbone and keeping the weight, feeling it on the back of the leg, on the side, and drilling down through the heel. You really want to emphasize there. I can move my toes on the supporting leg right now. So really make sure of that. And make sure you can lift the front leg at any given time. If you were to put the toe down on the front leg, notice how that shifts just slightly the weight distribution, which makes it that little shift is actually a huge shift. So you want to make sure that you keep the toes up so that the weight is centered on that back leg. If you do find challenges in the knee or have any knee issues, it's fine if you open up the back leg 45 degrees, which means that rather than being parallel, the back leg will be open 45. It's easier on the leg as a whole. It's still fine if you need to do that, but you will build more strength if you keep both feet parallel, and that'll give you that extra edge in terms of balance and strength overall. So we'll switch legs, and we'll do old man rowing the boat. Exhaling out, inhale, drawing in. Do 10 on each side, or 10 in each direction. Make sure you're softening the elbows as you go out, which helps you soften any tension, unnecessary tension in the shoulders. Softening the elbows means allowing the elbows to be pulled by gravity straight downward. So if you find any tension, just drop it out. Drop the tension out. Feel like you have wind beneath your wings here, and then reverse it, inhaling, drawing the breath in, guiding the pressure downward, load the hands forward, and exhale from the side, inhaling, the hands guide pressure from the sides down to your center. Inhale. When I say load, the hands really just come right in front of the shoulders, and then exhale, you slide the hands out. Inhale, drawing in. Load upward, and then exhale. Big breath in, even deeper. Exhale. And you want to feel yourself connect into the stance. So pushing from the back leg into the front, and really feel that full transfer 70% of the weight forward, but still heavy idea on the back heel as if you have an anchor on that back heel or a nail into the ground. Inhaling deep. Deeper. Exhale forward. One more. And bring the hands in, right below, pointing downward in the prayer position. And when we exhale, we're going to press in a nice little isometric exercise. Everything inside the shape that our hands create is going to flex as we press, even up to the neck. Inhaling deep and exhale. For 5 seconds, hold, pressing in. 2, 3, 4, 5, relax. And then interlock the hands. And when you inhale, pull out, pulling the shoulders. Feel it in the upper back. 5 seconds. And relax. 2 more times each side. Hands pointing down. And then inhale deep and exhale 5 seconds. 1, 2, 3. And pull apart 5 seconds. 1. Inhaling 2, 3, 4, 5. Relax. 1 more time each side. Exhale, press. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And relax. Inhale, pull apart. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Relax. Inhaling up, very gentle, even deeper. And then exhale, flex the hands as they go down, and the arms, the biceps. 4 more times, very gentle. Inhalation up. Exhale, flexing down. 3 more, very soft, very relaxed. Exhale. 2 more, very relaxed. 1 more. Exhale. And shift the weight, uplifting heaven, inhaling up. And deeper, exhaling down. Those exercises, the dynamic tension and the isometric, put a little bit of, you might feel the difference in your body. You may not feel the circulation as smoothly as you were feeling moments ago. So we bring back the relaxation right away. Uplifting heaven. Because we just put tension in our muscles and we want to soften it fairly instantly. 1 more. Shift the weight to one side and inhale 1 leg up and exhale, place it forward, same way we've been doing. Inhale, lift the wrists, and exhale. Stay on the back leg, touch the toes of the front leg. Inhaling up, switch legs, exhaling down. Inhaling up, switch legs, now 45 degrees, 1 leg out 45 degrees, and exhale. Down. Inhaling up, switch legs, 45 degrees. Exhale. Inhaling out, switch legs 90 degrees. Exhaling down. That means the feet are pointed out like an L shape. 1 foot is facing this way, the other one is facing this way. Inhaling up, exhaling down. Inhaling up. Above the head, go onto your toes and exhale, wash like color, like white light down the legs. Keep the weight on the heels as you go forward. Inhaling up. Fill the belly with white light. Turn to your right side. Exhale, wash down. Inhaling up onto your toes. Fill the belly with white light and turn to your left side. Exhale, wash down. Inhaling up, white light over the head and bring it behind you. And exhale, wash as if you're washing the kidneys down the backs of the legs, downward. And then start to slack up the legs on the body. The inside of the arm, the soft part. Turn the arm down the outside, the hard part. Other side, soft part inside, slap up. Turn, slap down. Over the shoulders. And slapping with the backs of the hands on the back. Very gentle, especially as you get around the kidneys. And then you can start to make it a little bit more intense. Back of the legs. Inhaling up, very gentle. Just the fingertips. Exhale, hands float down. 4 more. Rub the hands together. And you can do this. You should do it standing, but I'm good. For the purpose of the computer. Rub the hands together and rub around the outside of the pectoral muscle, inside to outside. Really start pushing the breath through the arms, the color visualization, into the breasts, into the chest cavity, and tap around. And then massage with the fingertips. Do your best to get into the lymph nodes, pressure points hidden inside the muscle. Floating rib up. Let the pressure reverberate through the chest cavity. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And other side, floating rib up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Again, feel the pressure. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Strengthen the lungs. 4 fingers on the sternum for the immune system, tapping up and down. U shape on either side of the collarbone. Open the hands, looking straight up and relaxing all the way through the reproductive organs, really softening, releasing any tension. And you're going to push up and move the muscles around the trachea. But that's not the only emphasis. There's very, very strong grip, but you especially want to separate the muscles here and up. 1. And then the counterpoint, back of the neck, as if you're getting sand off the back of your neck, and really move the muscle connected to the vertebrae, right on the side, either side of the vertebrae, stretching it a little bit. Hook under the lip, the chin, and thumb underneath for the hormones, and squeeze. 1, 2, 3, 4. The other side. 1, 2, 3, 4. Earlobes for sleep. 1, 2, 3, 4. Index and middle finger for the immune system. Up the front, over the ear, behind the ear, and under. 1, up, over, down, under. Very strong pressure. Up on the face, to the side, release. Up on the face, to the side, release. Up on the face, to the side, release. 4 fingers through the scalp, raking front to back, back to front. Again, front to back, back to front, and massage front to back, back to front, and tapping front to back, back to front. Very gentle banging with the hollow fist, front to back, back to front. Grab the scalp, knead it like dough. 1, 2, 3. Release, grab another patch. 1, 2, 3. Release, grab another patch. Release, grab another patch. And reverse the circles. 1, Release, grab another patch. Really move the scalp, the bones underneath the muscle. And the other patch. 1, 2. 4 fingers to the top of the forehead. 1, 2, 3, 4. And reverse it. 1, 2. Temples. 1, 2. Reverse it. Under the eyes. 1, 2, 3, 4. And reverse it. 1, 2. For the heart, where the lip meets the nose. 1, 2, 3, 4. And switch. 2, 3. On the gums, or below the gums and above the gums. 1, 2, 3, 4. Switch. 1, 2. On the side, above the gums. Feel the fingers fall into the grooves where the pressure points are, and then massage. 1, 2, 3, 4. Same thing on the bottom, beneath the gums. Feel the fingers fall into the pressure points, and then 1, 2, 3, 4. Tongue. And reverse it. Flick the fingers out. Thumbs. And then 1, 2, 3. Grab. 1, 2, 3. Close the eyes. Inhale white light to the belly. Exhale, spread the light through the entire body. Inhale, roll white light up the front of the body like a tidal wave, feet to head. Exhale, roll it down the back of the body, head to heels like a waterfall. Inhale up the left side, feet to head. White light. Exhale, roll down the right side, head to foot. White light. Inhale, white light into the belly. Exhale, push it to the top of the head like a fountain. Extend around the body, making a big bubble. One more breath into the belly. White light. Exhale, push it down the legs, into the ground. And watch as it goes through the ground, back up and around the body, making a bigger bubble. Just sit in this bubble of white light. Have gratitude for the body, the good people around you, the space you're in. And thank you guys so much for training. Love you guys. And as everyone, if you're watching on YouTube, you know that we do this every week, Tuesdays at 8 p.m. EST. And of course, it's donation-based. Donation is not necessary, but if you do, it goes 100% to the noble cause of the week. So you'll find that on janstaichi.com. In the bottom, there's a donate button, and whatever cause we've chosen for the week, it's there. And I love you guys.
Hey, Jan, thank you very much. It was